On February 28, 2001, the body of father of 8 Paul Shey Jr. was found floating in Lofton Creek in Yulee, Florida. He had a single gunshot wound. Close to the body, police found an area rug, a shower curtain, and a pair of eyeglasses. When detectives notified Paul's quiet, church-going girlfriend Alysia Lee, she told them he had left for a business trip on February 25th and hadn't been in contact in days. She claimed that there were no issues with their relationship. Investigators soon discovered that this wasn't true. Not only was Paul cheating with another woman, Alysia James, but she was pregnant with his child. James claimed that Lee had recently discovered the cheating and was furious. Lee responded by saying that James had actually learned that Paul was living with someone and she was the one who exploded. With both women pointing the finger at one another, the case went cold. Then, 9 months later, police were contacted by Danielle Duy Reic, who was incarcerated for attempted burglary. Claiming to have key information that could help solve Paul's murder, Reic is brought in for questioning.
So what's Trish doing? Here we go. Let's talk about it. Okay. All right. All right, Danielle.
Yeah.
Apparently, I talked with you on more than one occasion, about 2 or 3 occasions, in reference to the death of Paul Shey, right?
Right.
Is that not true?
Right.
When I talked with you, what did I advise you of?
All right.
You're right. You're where you were. Anybody threaten you?
No.
Anybody promise you anything? You make any promises in exchange for information?
He only told me that I could help myself or whatever I could be as a witness to the state or on the other side of the state, however you put it.
And I will phrase it again if you need to hear. I cannot help you in this room. The only person that can help you in any way, shape, or form is who?
Me.
Okay, that's what I'm telling you. Now, we talked to you in reference to Mr. Paul Shey's death.
Right.
You gave us some information at one point. Some things you failed to include, you left out. Now you're giving us an account of what occurred. You know Paul Shey.
No, I didn't really know him.
You know the person who shot Paul Shey.
No.
You don't know the person who shot him?
But if you say she did, then yeah, I know her.
No. I'm not saying anything.
Uh.
Did you not talk to the person who shot Paul Shey?
I believe I talked to the person who wanted him shot. I can't say because I wasn't there.
Did that person not tell you they shot him? I'm asking you.
No, she didn't tell me.
Okay, who did she tell, Danielle?
She told Patricia.
Okay, Danielle, if this lady came to Patricia's house and said what?
She said she sent him on his way.
Meaning
She sent him home.
Meaning what, sir?
She killed him.
Okay, then if she's saying that and he's dead, did you not witness his body being dead?
Yes.
Okay. So if she told your girlfriend she shot him and he's dead, who do you think killed him?
She did.
And that lady being who, sir?
Alysia Lee.
Okay, prior to her shooting him and wanting him dead, what did she step to you and say?
She asked me what I do.
Do what?
Was it hard to end up killing anybody?
And what did you tell her?
I told her no.
No what?
That I wouldn't do it.
Did you tell her at first no you wouldn't do it?
Yes, I told her no, I wouldn't do it at first.
Okay, Mr. Reic, let me ask you this. Do you recall the information where you and her sat down and said that the plan was to make this look like a robbery, discussing all of the places where he could be robbed at, and just as long as it looks like a robbery? You remember that?
Yes.
Okay, what was the plan, sir?
There was really no plan. I just told her if she was going to do anything or she asked about it, she needed to make it look like a robbery. That's it.
She had to make it look like a robbery?
Yes.
Okay, 2 people sitting down talking about something, and they're talking about killing a person.
No,
This person-
I'm not talking about killing nobody.
Sir, Mr. Reic, if she is discussing with you that she wished to have her boyfriend murdered, and the discussion is, okay, we make this look like a robbery.
No, not we. I suggested she make it look like a robbery.
You suggested that she make it look like a robbery. But that never came about, did it?
No.
Why?
I don't know, because I never got back up with her, and she never got back up with me.
Did somebody you know tell you not to get involved in that?
Yes, my fiance.
What did she tell you?
Not to get involved in it.
There was also some information about that she had come to you and asked about, do you know a way, and you told her.
Yeah, I overheard that people say, like, you go to the club and you give a female a little this and they drink, or
What is
you
a
do
little this?
Well, Visine, or any kind of little Spanish fly, just rumors fly, just anything that you drop in somebody's drink. If you put too much, it's supposed to make them crazy. If you put too much, it might kill them. I mean, that's just what I heard. I never clubbed.
Okay, but did you tell her that if you put some Visine in his drink, the drinks that he's drinking, that could lead to his death? I'm not saying that you killed him. I'm just pointing out what was told to you.
No, I just said how I said it. I told her I overheard.
Okay, you overheard that.
That's what people do. Okay. Or put it in female drinks to get
between the two of you.
That's all.
Okay. And I just want to be clear.
Okay.
We've talked about this.
Okay.
And you told me this. Excuse me. On the day in which he was killed, Paul Shey,
right.
It was in the year 2001. You remember what month it was in?
No.
Do you remember the day, what you were doing on the day you found out he was killed?
I was at work.
And you worked at where?
The golf at Flea Market.
And what day of the week was this?
Sunday.
A Sunday.
Yeah.
Was it in the afternoon, evening, or morning time?
Morning.
I
just finished cleaning the parking lot. I was working my way inside the building.
You recall about what time?
No, I can't recall it.
Who called you and told you about it?
My fiance, Patricia Brown.
And what did you do when you heard about it?
I came home because she sounded nervous, scared.
So when you got to your house, what happened?
She came outside.
She being?
My fiance, Patricia Brown.
And what did she say to you?
She was looking crazy, and she said she sent him home, or whatever that means, or whatever. And I was like, she was like, I think she killed him, or whatever. Because she just sitting in her chest, calm, like she ain't had no remorse or nothing. So it had Trisha nervous, so she was like, I really don't want her killed.
So did you go talk to her?
Yeah, I go talk to Lee. No, she came outside.
Did she have something with her when she came outside?
She had the towel in her hand.
And what was in the towel, sir?
A .380 gun.
What color?
Chrome.
What color handle?
Black.
Did she say that? Who told you? Did you know that was the gun that was used to kill him?
No.
When did you find out that was the gun?
When she put it in the shed.
She being?
Alysia Lee.
Put it in the shed. How did she get to the shed?
I walked it back to the back, opened the door to it. She put it in it. This is like a little closet, little door. She put it in there. I think it was like a few minutes or so. I think Robert or whatever came, but I think it was either later one.
Okay. After she put the gun up, what happened next? Did you go anywhere?
Yeah, we went to her house.
How'd you get there?
A van.
Who was in the van?
Me, her, and Trisha.
Okay. And when you got to the house, whose house did you go to?
Alysia Lee.
Who stayed in the van?
Trisha.
Who went inside the house?
Lee, near me.
Okay. While you're in the house, did anybody call out, like, for the guy? Was anybody calling him out to see if he was answering or something like that?
She did.
Who is she?
Alysia Lee.
And did anybody answer?
No.
So you got to the bedroom. Is that where he was?
Right.
What did you see?
He was laying in the bed.
Do you remember what he was wearing?
No, because he was still in under the cover.
He was under the cover. Did you ever take the cover off of him?
No.
Who took the cover off of him?
Nobody.
Okay, so when you walk there in the bedroom, he's laying there in bed. What happens next?
She, I guess tried to pull the, sheet or whatever. And when she pulled it, his feet kind of came like this. So she pulled him off. He hit the floor.
His foot hit the floor? Or his whole body?
No, his whole body in a minute. Like when she pulled the, cover, his feet like did like that. So she grabbed his feet.
His feet fell over?
Well, they came with the shield of it that was hanging over the bed like that.
Oh, so they fell off onto the floor.
Yeah, like not on the floor, but it was still hanging.
Oh, okay.
Like on the bed, like, and she grabbed his feet. When she did that, he hit the floor. Boom.
Did he bleed on the floor any?
Not really, cause I didn't really pay no attention, cause I put my hand to the under his back or whatever, and then grabbed the sheet that he was sleeping in and the sheet that she had to pull out, and we told him to the bathroom.
You carried him to the bathroom?
Right.
Now, you said sleeping. Was he sleeping or was he dead?
I say dead, cause hard as he hit, he couldn't have. He'd have woke up.
But did you see a bullet wound anywhere?
I seen blood coming from his head.
Okay. There's blood coming from his head and he's in rigor mortis and he's not breathing and his heart not pumping. He is what?
Yeah.
So you and Miss Lee carried him to the bathroom.
Right.
And where was he placed?
In the tub.
Bathtub.
Right.
And what's the next thing that happened?
She went in the room.
And did what?
Changed clothes.
Do you know why she changed clothes?
No, I never even really pondered it, but when she changed, she put the bag, like, threw it, like, she was in one room. She threw the bag in the hallway. And going on my way leaving out, I picked the bag up. Then she came back out. And Trisha was, I could say sharp, hell. She was.
So Miss Lee threw the bag that with the clothes in it that she was wearing.
Yeah, into the hall.
And you picked the bag up.
Yeah.
And what happened next?
Then we left.
What happened to the bag?
I got out the truck with it. Cause she told me, I was like, well, did you throw this bag out here for me to get it? But we was leaving her house riding down the street. She was like, yeah, I was gonna take it with me. I said, oh, okay. When we got there, I said, I got to hurry and get back to work. So I had them drop me back to work. When I was going on the way back to work, my boss man Kevin had some wood or something that I was cleaning out of room back in the back for him. I was throwing that out, so I just threw it in the back, in the dumpster with the boards and all that other stuff that I was cleaning out the back room.
And there come a time later that you, Miss Lee, and everybody else were together talking about this?
And we never really sat and talked about it. It's just once I got home, like Robert them was there and stuff like that. Yeah. And Trisha was not Trisha, and she was like, she was ready for Lee to go or whatever.
Were Lee's kids there?
Yeah.
Did they stay there that night?
No.
Are you sure or you don't know? Or?
No, I'm positive. I know they didn't stay because I was home.
So Lee kids didn't stay at your house that night?
No.
Did Lee stay at your house that night?
No.
Okay. So you take and get home.
Right.
They're there.
Right.
And there was some discussion about a truck. Who was talking about that? Because this is what I'm just going by what you're telling me.
Lee was going to use her van or something. And then her van wound up, I guess, breaking down or whatever.
Okay.
So, Trisha just was like, her mama's truck, or she just said she'd get her mama's truck or whatever.
So, how did she get her mother's truck?
She just called her.
She called her mother up?
Yeah.
Did she say what she was using the truck for?
No.
And then what happened?
We just went over there.
We who?
Me and Trisha, and Lee and Robert and Vita. But me and Trisha was the one who went up to the house.
Okay. Where was Lee, Robert, and Vita?
Parts of the corner, street corner over there.
And when you got there and you went up to the house, describe the truck that you got.
The red truck.
It's a little red truck?
Pretty red. It's not small, it's not big.
Okay. So you get this truck and you drive. Who's driving?
Trisha.
And Trisha drives the truck from her mother's house. Where did her mother live at?
On cable truck.
And Trisha drove from there to
Lee's house. But she started in the middle of the street.
At Lee's house?
Yeah.
And who's in the truck with Trisha when she drives back? Because you told me.
Me.
And when Patricia drives the truck up and stops in the street, there's another car following you.
Vita.
Vita. And who's driving that car?
Vita.
And who's in the car with Vita?
Robin and Lee.
Okay, so How did the truck get from, I'm confused, from the street to the house? Because you were telling me, tell me how you said it got there.
Robert got out of the vehicle car and invited the truck in.
And what were you doing?
Sitting in the truck. And Trisha got in the car with him.
You didn't get out and direct him, so...
Yeah, he got out and invited him, directed him so he wouldn't hit the fence, and then once he got past the fence,
right.
That was it.
Okay. So, he goes in, you, Lee, and Robert go into the house.
Right.
And what happens with Patricia?
She stays in the car with him.
She gets out of the truck.
She been got out of the truck and got in the car with him.
So she's in the car with Peter, right? I remember you saying that. Now, when you get in the house, did anybody call out again to see it?
No.
Okay, what happened then?
We went in the bathroom.
Who?
Me, Robert, and Lee.
What happened?
We went to pick him up, and she was like, he bleeding, or whatever. So Robert just snatched her shower curtain down and laid it like a little bit over the toilet and a little bit over the tub. And we just put the picked them out, put them on that, and just lifted up and went out. And as we was going out, when we got all the way out the door to the thing, put them on the truck, we got the rug or whatever Lee had in the corner or whatever. We put that.
Who went and got the rug?
Lee gave us the rug.
You didn't walk back in there, and if you did, that's fine.
No, she gave us the rug. She gave us the rug. Then
Where was the rug at in the house?
In the corner, I think.
Was it flat out? Was it rolled up, standing in the corner? I remember you telling me.
I don't know if I think it was standing up or one arm. I just know she gave it to her.
Okay.
Okay, we put it on top. Then she was like, I gotta get to bed. So that's when me and Robert came back in. She just grabbed the box spring and the mattress and just threw it on the truck.
Was there any blood that you could tell on the box spring or mattress?
No.
Or did you look at it?
No, I really ain't looked at all.
So you're not sure?
I'm not sure.
Okay. So you told me you weren't sure. You said you.
No, I wasn't sure. I'm being honest, because I was ready to get the hell out of Dodge and everything else.
You told me somebody drove the car out of the truck. Drove the truck out of the yard to the street. Who did that?
Robert.
What were you doing when he was driving the truck?
Getting in the truck.
Now, when he got in the roadway, somebody drove the truck from the roadway to River Oaks Apartments. Patricia. And when you got to River Oaks Apartments, something fell off the truck by the dumpster. What was it?
One of the box springs.
What happened to the other?
I kicked it off.
So one fell off and you just kicked it off.
Just
Where was Robert?
in the car with me.
Okay. They followed you all.
Right.
Where was Lee?
Home.
She didn't come with you.
Nope.
Now, this Jacksonville and that's Nassau County. Do you know Nassau County?
No, I never had.
Well, who knew they were out there?
Robert.
So why would he go way out there?
I ain't know. He just like
What
he knew
you told me?
shortcut.
Yeah.
And we went look like to me around the world.
But you told me there was something that he said about getting rid of the body. What was
Gators or whatever. He heard the swamp had gators and all this craziness.
So the gators were supposed to eat the body?
I guess, I don't know.
So you drive, not you, I'm sorry, not
No.
saying you. Patricia drives the truck all the way out to there.
Alright.
Following who?
Leader, because Robert wasn't supposed to know this way.
Okay. So when you get there and stop, what happens?
Trisha get out. Robert get out and come to get in the truck, but it's kind of dark and he don't want to turn on the lights or whatever. So I got to back him up as far as he can go and stop him.
So he's backing the truck up and you're directing.
Right.
He's like, sort of like, back, come on back, come on back.
No, we no come on back, just follow me back. I just walked and he just kind of came. And when I stopped, that was just it.
And once he gets stopped, what happens?
He jumped back. He came and snatched the door thing.
The bed of the truck.
Yeah, the bed of the truck. He pulled, he fell, hit the ground. And I grabbed one side, he grabbed the other side. Really didn't lift it, he kind of like slid it. You know, just like sliding. And once it went off the dock, he just ran back to the truck.
What happened to the rug?
It was on there.
All of it was
It's all together, yeah.
Okay. And that was what night?
Sunday.
Was it Sunday night, Monday morning, something like that?
I don't really remember.
You don't remember the time?
Okay. I don't keep up on stuff.
And, everybody kind of, did everybody talk about this a whole lot?
No.
Okay. Then I remember you saying that, tell me about when you got the other gun, what happened?
No, she came up to the job.
About how many days? I remember you telling me.
It was a few, 3, 4, somewhere, you know.
And she gave you another gun?
Mm-hmm.
And that was a what?
That was a 380.
Well, how did it look?
It was chrome.
Chrome?
Uh-huh.
What color handle?
Black.
And the gun that was used, the one that she said was the one that she used to shoot
That's
him
the
with.
first one she brought into town.
What happened to that gun?
Robert took it.
He took it, or he?
No, he wanted it. He was like, I get that. I got something to do with it. He got it.
He took that one.
He straight up. I opened the door. He got it. Yeah. He was like, that was it.
Now, what else did she give you, Miss Lee, to help her?
Oh, she gave me the Jordan shoes and some grant from Kevin Garnett.
What about jewelry?
She didn't give it to me. She sold it to me.
She sold it to you? And what was she going to give you for helping doing all that?
When she got her income tax, she was going to give me $2,000.
Did she?
No, she bought that truck or whatever. She had to catch up on her other one. And I really wasn't even studying her. Because at one time when I mentioned, like, hey, you know you owe me or whatever, Trisha see me and it really wasn't nothing, like, you know, with that. She just knew Lee was like a freak or whatever. That's how she was putting it. Like, once she did what she did, she started going to the club. She was going home with different guys, and she'll come to the job and be, oh, I met one last night, I went to the job, and this and that.
Okay.
So I just let it go.
So she never gave you the $2,000?
Nope.
And all you got out of this was 2 guns.
No, I didn't get 2.
One gun, I'm sorry. Robert got the other gun. Were there 2 guns?
There was 2 guns, but I didn't get that out of no deal of no cooperation or nothing like that. No.
Well, why would she give them to you? I'm just asking.
She was trying to get rid of them.
Trying to get rid of them. What about the shoes?
She was just getting rid of them. She was getting rid of everything. It wasn't no, I give you this or that. The money was supposed to be in the
The money was going to be paid.
Not the this and not that and not no.
But you never got paid.
No.
Now, what did you do with the gun, the second gun that she gave you?
I told her.
To who?
E.
Who is E?
Eric. I don't know Eric's last name now. That's the truth. He just be in the back.
Be in the what?
In the back.
Well, the flea market is closed now, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's closed. And they closed because of the fruit jump. Man, I ain't been behind the flea market. I really know where. Too tough.
And the gun that was used to shoot the man.
Robert too.
What did Robert do with it?
I don't know. We wasn't running together no more. We wasn't running. Me and Robert was not running and hanging like that. If we seen each other, yeah, it was all good. We talked, we chilled. But Robert was on fire. I ain't never did a drug in my life.
Is he related to you?
Oh, Robert? Mm-hmm. No, we just kind of grew up together.
Okay. What's his, you know his whole name?
Robert Williams.
You know where he lives?
Robert in prison right now.
What prison?
Walton.
Walton?
Yeah.
What's he in prison for?
That home invasion on the east side.
Home invasion on the east side. Is there anything else you remember about Mr. Shealey's murder?
No, that's basically it.
Now, let me ask you this, and I have to ask you one. The police threaten you today? Anybody threaten you? Make you say what you're saying?
No.
Anybody put words in your mouth?
No, he just told me what you knew. And ask questions.
Okay. Now, because we always like to know how we treat people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. One being we treated you real nasty and violated your rights and did all that wrong. And 10 being we treated you like and obeyed all your rights and treated you nice, like you should be treated. Where will we rank?
I give you a 10.
You give me a 10.
Right.
I appreciate you giving me a 10, sir. So you're telling me all this of your own free will, is that correct?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Is there anything else?
No, nothing else I can recall or whatever.
All right, I'll be right back. Give me a couple of minutes and I'll be right back, okay? Don't go anywhere. Remember I told you I got to go over this other thing with you. What did I tell you about that?
All right.
I will go over this other thing with you real quick. All right. Good time.
Unsure if Duy Reic is telling the truth or just trying to throw suspicion off himself or his girlfriend Patricia Bryant, please dig into his story. Officers get a warrant and conduct a search of Alysia Lee and Paul Shey Jr.'s residence. When they spray luminol in the main bedroom, they find signs of blood on the walls and floor. As police press her, she pulls out a pair of reading glasses, ones that are almost a perfect match for the glasses found in the water by Paul's body. Officers ask about the glasses and learn that Lee just bought them after she realized she'd lost her previous pair. Police haul Lee down to the station where they confront her with all the evidence against her.
You alright? You look a little comfortable. You comfortable? I know this is not something easy to talk about, and it's not something that's real comfortable. It's, sit up for me. I want to talk to you something. I want to go back over all this with you to be sure, because we've talked to you about it. We talked to you a couple of hours in there. Excuse me. And you told us what happened. At first, you kind of not were all that truthful, then you sat down and told us the truth. And I appreciate that. Now, just for the sake of argument, before this, how many times have I talked to you in reference to this case? This is like the second time? Mm-hmm. On both times I talked to you, what did I go over with you before I talked to you?
Miranda rights.
Miranda rights, so you understand all of those. And talking to you, you were telling us some things. What I want you to do right now is, let's go over it one last time. Is that all right? Just one more time. So I want to be clear about it, okay? Okay? We're going to start with, you said there was a few days, a week or so, that the thing about the eye drop. Tell me about the Valdez stuff again. How did all this come about?
Why asked Trisha, did she know a way that to kill somebody that it would be, pretty much undetected? And so she was like, So I guess she must have asked Ducy or whatever. And she came back and said, Ducy said you put the Visine eye drop stuff in a food and drank. So I went and bought some, and it was about 3-4 days a week. I was putting it in food and drinking and hitting the bottle.
When you say his is
Paul.
She.
Yeah.
And we usually say Patricia, we're talking about Patricia
Bryant.
And when we say Ducy, we're talking about
Danielle.
You know his last name?
Red. R-A-D-D. R-I-C-K.
Red. Okay. So Danielle tells, boom, I'm sorry.
So Danielle told Trisha about the eye drop stuff, and she came and told me, so I tried it for about a week. It didn't work. And then near the end of that week right there, we got in the fight. And I got bruised up pretty bad, and bruised up, and bleeding and stuff pretty bad. And then I was like, well, that ain't work. And then she told me, say, well, you carve the inside of the potato out, and the nozzle of the gun is a muscle sound.
Who's telling you this?
Ducy.
Ducy's telling you.
Because he had seen me, I was at work, he had seen me, and I was limping, and I was holding my side. So I still went to work every day, and still I was going through, I said, it was just one of those things. And then he was like, man, that don't make no sense. So you gotta do something about that. He could be putting his hands on you, blah, 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 like he got a little upset about the fact that my little head done dropped on me. So I was like, well, the eye drop thing didn't work. He said, if you carve out the inside of the potato, put in the gun, it'll muzzle the sound.
Okay.
So, I went home and he might have been that day, I don't know. But he picked me up. He always picked me up from work. He might have stayed on that day. I came back the next day. So I took a potato and carved out the inside of it and kept siding up with the end of the gun. And they carved some on where to fit. And then I had put it in the sandwich bag and put it in the bathroom closet between some towels. And then he probably didn't come home for like but probably stay home for like a day or two. Then he had came that Friday and everything was good. We went to the movies, we went out to eat, went shopping that day and everything. Then that Saturday, he left to go go to the store and he was gonna go to LA them house. And then he come back, he came back that night, said he was his brother's birthday, he was having a party at some club and he had needed some money, he had no money. So I gave him $44 that I had on me. And then he left. So that Sunday morning he came home. I was washing clothes. I had took all the covers off my bed and and just was washing clothes and stuff. So he like asked me what I was doing. I was taking the kids to church. Well, how you gonna take them to church if I wasn't here? I was gonna walk to my mama's house. So the kids had got dressed. I put little clothes on my machine. He got in the shower, and I went front and fixing them something to eat. He got in the shower. You know, we just there was talking, really not about nothing, but just having a conversation.
Was there arguing and violence going on?
No.
You know, you're just talking about regular stuff.
We were just talking.
Just chatting.
And he was saying that he went to the club and he couldn't catch up with Cassius now and him, Charlie Clarice, and Clarence and somebody else. They had just went to another club and they were just drinking and he had fell asleep in the van in front of Charlie and them house. And just was talking. So I was like, and then he had went and got in the bed and lay down. And then I went up front and check on the kids and stuff and see how, taking care of them what they needed for something to drink and some more food and stuff. So when I went back there, he looked like he was asleep. I went back up front and told them to stay up front. And then I went back got to clean out the bathroom. And then I had went in the bedroom and kind of was peeking over and see if he was gonna move, because normally if he is asleep and you move in the room, he'll wake up.
You turn and look.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So I was peeking over and stuff, and he never did move or anything. And
And that's when you shot him. It's kind of, sometimes even now you kind of skim over it pretty. When you shot it, let me see, did you do it with one hand, or show me how you did it? Did you do it with two hands when you held the gun and shot it? Show me. Because I remember you told me you were right-handed.
I'm right-handed. I was holding it.
Stand up and show now. If he's laying in the bed, just stand up and show me how you stood over him and shot him. He's laying in bed. Was his head facing you or facing the wall?
He was facing the wall. He was laying on this side of the bed. He was facing the wall that way.
And you were standing back?
I was standing right on the side of the bed, and then I had a pillow in my hand first, and I had put the pillow down, and then I moved out, then I put it down. I was like, and kept looking over there trying to see if he was gonna move, and then.
Did you use one hand or two hands to shoot? Show me how you pointed the gun at his head.
I was trying to use two hands, because his hand was moving,
Okay.
and I was trying to, and I was holding it in his hand, and I was trying to, hold everything, and this hand just kept shaking, and the trigger went, and the potato exploded, and stuff was falling. I looked down, and it was the stuff on the potato.
Okay. This is fine. Did he say anything when you shot? Did he move?
No, I just opened up a little bit.
And after you shot him, what happened?
I ran out of the room, and I was for some reason there was a towel on the floor, right outside right by the bathroom on the floor, just had dropped it, and I picked it up, wrapped it in the towel, grabbed my purse, and told my kids, come on, I'll come on, let's go, and then we got in the car and left.
Just to reiterate, because I remember we had mentioned this before, that you had sent the kids to the other end of the house, I guess, or they were in the kitchen.
They was in the kitchen eating breakfast.
And then you went to the bathroom and got the potato that you had in the closet. And then you just stuck it on the end there and it stayed by itself on the end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then we got in the car and we left, and then we went to in the church.
Took him to church.
Mm-hmm.
You shot him before you took him to church. You dropped him off to church, according to you.
Mm-hmm.
And where did you go after that?
On Patricia house.
And did you tell Patricia anything?
She said that's what I was doing, and I dropped the towel with all in my hand and said I did it.
What was in the towel?
You know?
What did Patricia do with the towel you
don't know, she ran to the phone, and I was still shaking, and I had started crying, and she talked on the phone to Deuce, and then some other people was at her house, and all of the bitches got woke up, because we was my phone, and I just went to holler screaming and crying, I just went to holler screaming and crying, and I woke up everybody in the house, her kids and everything, and I actually don't know what happened to the gun in the tower. And then shortly after that, Deuce came to the house, and he was telling me to calm down, and I was just shaking and still crying. And then he asked me what was that, and I told him he was at the house. And then where the house said he was in the bed. He said, you ain't moving out of bed. How am I move him? I wasn't touching him. This was he did, I don't know. And he didn't move, and I didn't try to shake, I didn't touch him. And so then we had got in the car and got a Deuce car, and went back over to the house. Me and Deuce. Home. Okay. She stayed at her house, and we went back over there. What was Trisha in the car? In my car. I think Trisha stayed home, but we went in there, and we lifted him out the bed and put him in the bathtub. Me and Deuce. And we put him in the bathtub, because I had to feed and Deuce head to head, up the upper body. So we had put him in the bathtub, in my bathroom.
Let me show you something. We showed you some pictures. We went over some pictures, and I'll let you look at one here. Okay, tell me what it says on the back of that picture.
When I saw Paul in the bathtub, then he was wearing a t-shirt and some black shorts.
That's what you told us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. So you put him in the tub.
So we put him in the bathtub, and then we left, and we went. He took me back to Trisha's house, and he went back to work.
Deuce.
Right. And so then we were off there right now. Other people that was trying to make small talk, and nobody wasn't really saying nothing, and everything. It was like, ooh, and when nobody really saying, nobody really was talking about nothing. And so then it was a big air mattress. That's what I found out. There was actually an air mattress on the floor right in front of the sofa. I hadn't even noticed it there the whole while, and I hadn't paced the kitchen and sat on the sofa. And so I said, well, when I get my kids' bedroom suit delivered, I'm going to get a new mattress and boyfriend. You can have the one that's at my house. And that's when she was saying, oh, that's blood on that. And I was like, no, it wasn't. And so she was like, I don't know. And then, I don't know. She got talked on the phone a couple of times. I don't know who she was on the phone with. So everybody, I was sitting there pretty much in a daze. And everybody was walking around talking and, whatever. Her kids were running through the place. And so then I was like, I gotta go home because my auntie gonna bring my kids to the house. And if I'm not there when she bring them down, I go to her house and get them. So I got in my car and said, you gonna be all right? I said, yeah, I'm gonna be all right. Trisha. Okay. Cause I'm still, kind of shaking and everything. My chest and stuff had started hurting. So I went home and I got there a little bit before they did. And they came in there and changed their clothes, and then we left back out. I went to Kmart and did some shopping stuff around in Kmart and got me a Sunday paper, and I went to my auntie house. And I got to my auntie house, she go talk to my uncle Melvin, and we I said, Uncle Chloe, and he said, all right. And then we left, we tried to leave, we get in the van, and the van wouldn't start. Right. And I kept trying to start it, some smoke started coming up underneath the hood. Right. So I went back in the house, and I said, my van wouldn't start. So he said, well, what's wrong with it? I don't know. We must have had a conversation about the van not starting, so it was right at the end of their driveway pretty much. And so then I picked the phone up and tried to call I called Paul, that's on his answer machine, and I beat him.
Okay, let me stop there for a minute. Now, where is Paul?
In the bathtub,
What's wrong with Paul?
Paul was dead.
So, you're calling his cell phone and his pager to do what?
I mean, you would think of alibi, but then again, it could be like force of habit, because anytime anything ever happened to the car or went wrong with it or whatever, I always called him.
Okay.
So it could have been a force of habit.
No,
But the initial call was like a force of habit, and it turned into, well, I don't call his phone line, and then we turned it into an alibi.
Okay. Okay.
But force of habit initially, because that's,
Hey, listen,
it turned to call ever break down. That's,
everybody used to be calling him anyway.
well, I don't know what my uncle told him.
Okay.
He wasn't like that, but that was my force of habit. Every time, if a car break down, it wasn't like a flat tire, I might have guessed what I was going to call him. Like he was the 60 man.
All right.
So
I got you.
that was, and then I picked the phone up, back, go ahead, call, got out, she left a message, then I beat the damn. Okay. Then I sat down for a minute, and then Uncle was like, oh, well, you going home? I said, because I was going to dinner. But Patricia was cooking spaghetti that day. And so I sat there, then I called Tricia and told her that I was at my auntie's house, the van had broke down and wouldn't start, and asked her, would she come get us? Mm-hmm. She asked me how to get there. I told her how to get there, and she came and got her.
Trish came and got you?
Yeah.
In her car? Or a car?
In her car.
Okay. Then what happened?
We went back to Tricia's house.
Right.
And the kids went had it. We had it 8. We watched something on TV, pacing back and forth across the floor. Kids had on went outside. I had on went outside and sat on top of the car. And we just stayed at Tricia's house.
Okay.
Didn't nobody talk. Didn't nobody sit there and talk about it.
Did the kids eat that?
The kids ate.
Did you eat that?
No, my stomach was hurt.
When did you leave Patricia's house? Now, you were telling me you left Patricia's house and went back to your house. This is where they moved the body. Tell us about that.
Okay, went on about first dark. I don't know if Tricia had called. I know Tricia and Deuce had talked on the phone. I don't know. I can't tell you who called who, but they had conversations on the telephone. So about first dark, Deuce came down and said he had a truck. So me and Tricia got into the car, one of the cars that was there, somebody's car, and Robert and Deuce got into the truck.
You're saying Robert, but let me stop you for a minute. I got some
Robert,
pictures.
Rob, or something.
I got some pictures that I want you to look at. And what it is the photo spread is some big pictures. Okay. The person you're talking about, Robert, may or may not be in these pictures. If you notice, I'm shuffling them up, right?
Mm-hmm.
You notice that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you say stop, I'm going to stop.
Stop.
You don't, now, I want you to understand it. You don't have to pick anybody out. I want you to look at all of them. If the guy you know as Robert is in here, to let me know. Okay, I'm not saying that he is, I'm not saying that he's not, but I want you to look at all of them. Okay, just lay them out up there. Okay. Thank you. So, you say you, Deucey, Robert, and Patricia all go back over to the house. Is there anybody else with you?
There's another older guy in the truck with Deuce now that I never to say I saw him.
You remember what color the truck was?
It was red.
You remember what kind of truck?
It was pickup.
You remember where they parked it?
They backed us up to the back door.
Okay. Who drove it to the back door?
The older man. I'm feeling like I'm gonna call him. girl, she was drinking and trying to on the bread. She had pulled into the driveway and let me out, and then she backed up. I had to close that gate because of my dog.
Right.
And then and she had backed up and popped on the grass on the side outside the gate because my dogs were out. And I unlocked the back door. When we went in the house,
Who was we?
me, Robert, and Deuce,
Okay.
or Rob, or whatever the boy name is, something started with an R. They went in the house and we were calling his name, saying hello, making know that we were in the house. Don't answer why, we just walked. And we went down and got to the bathroom. Robert and Deuce, Robert and friend, Deuce and friend, whatever the boy name. Went in the bathroom and had pushed the shower curtain back because the shower curtain was closed. Had put the shower curtain back and was standing up for a little while, looking like how he was gonna do it. I was standing at the bathroom door, and then when they grabbed the other body, went to pull them up, pull out blood was running, and let them back down. They were saying blood was gonna get everywhere. It was blood out of blood, but it was gonna get everywhere. And so like looking around and grabbed the shower curtain on the rod, got the shower curtain off the rod. I don't really wrap it on or something, but that's what they halter like kind of carried it, used to carry him out with. And by the time I was standing in the living room by the front door going, I couldn't believe it, and I had started shaking again, and they went through the living room out the side door, and then they came back and needed something to cover, from the roll in, come up in. And so I was like, well, a blanket or something, and it was like, well, you're not using this, and the towel, the rug was rolled up and then against the wall.
Let me show you something here. This is a picture of a rug that was found at the scene of where Paul's body is, that you identified. What did you write on? What's it say on here?
This is my rug that Deuce is used to cover up Paul's body.
Yeah, what you told us?
Mm-hmm.
That's why we put it on here. Okay.
And so they went out the door with the rug. I don't know what they did when they got out there because I didn't go out there to see them. They went out the door with the rug. And I was walking back and forth, and then they were saying, we're going to go ahead and get the mattress and box spring while we're here because we already got the truck. And him and the guy, his friend, Robert, Deuce, whatever, went there and got the mattress and box spring. Got one of them brought it out, and then got the other one brought it out. And they got it hiding out. But the truck left. They were pulling out. His friend opened the gate, and I just closed the door. I ain't worried about it. The gate got open, the gate got locked, nothing. The dog got anything. And my dog just don't walk out the gate anyway.
Okay.
And I just closed the door, locked the door behind me, and I slid down on the back of the door on the floor and just cried. And then I got up, went back to the bathroom, and just cleaned up the blood out the bathtub.
Go ahead.
First time that you went back to the house and moved Paul from the bed to the bathroom, who was there at that point? Was it just you and Deuce?
Me and Deuce.
Okay, so Robert wasn't there at that point.
Now, you gave us a couple of different versions at first of what occurred because you were a little nervous and scared. Okay. Anybody threaten you to tell us what you told us in here today? Did anybody make you say anything that's not true?
No.
Did Detective King say anything to you? That,
No.
did I say anything to you that threatened you? Anything like that?
No.
So everything you telling us today is of your own what?
Free will?
Is that what? Yes, ma'am. Let me ask you this. And I always ask people this because people always say the police are mean to them and dirty and all this other thing. And that's not always true. That's not true. If you had to rank us on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being we're mean as police officers and we just treat you all wrong, 10 being we treated you like the citizen you're supposed to be. How would you rank them?
See?
So we treated you like the citizen you're supposed to be. All right. Is there anything else you want to say about this? Okay. We'll be right back.
Police take Alysia Lee back to her room and have her walk through how Paul's murder unfolded.
Today's date is September 25th, 2003. The time is approximately 1:45, and this videotape is being recorded by Detective M.S. Allen.
26. I'm sorry.
Correction, it's the 26th of September.
Okay. President is Detective R.V. Nelson. Your name is?
Alysia Lee.
And Detective McKean. Miss Lee, we read you your rights. We went over your statement down at the police station in reference to your boyfriend, Paul Shey Jr, being shot and killed. You agreed to come out and show us and walk us through it and tell us basically what happened on that night. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go. You said on that date and time when this occurred, it was on a Sunday.
Yes.
Sunday morning. You were doing what?
Wash your clothes.
Show me where you were when you met Mr. Shey. On that morning. So you step on it this way. So you're right here washing clothes.
Yes.
Mr. Shealey comes in.
Mm-hmm.
And according to you, what did he do now?
He asked me what was I doing up so early. Tomorrow he washed his clothes, getting ready to take the kids to church. He walked up and down the hallway. He went in the bedroom. Then he went in the bathroom, got ready to get in the shower.
So he took a shower in the
Yeah.
Then what did he do?
He went and got in the bed.
Okay. And what did you do?
Well, first I went and got to fix my kids something to eat and everything. Then I came back and checked on him. He appeared to be asleep. And I went in that closet and got the gun in the potato.
So he's asleep in bed now. And come show us where you had the gun in the potato.
Put my watch on.
Let me get through this and then Okay, so there's a closet right here in the kitchen, the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves on it. Which shelf did you have it on?
The fourth shelf.
The 4 shelf? Back up so you can take it. Now, beneath that 4 shelf, on the 4 shelf, are some towels and washcloths.
You push the closet door and close the bathroom down.
There's 4 shelves, and on that bottom shelf where the towels and washcloths are, that's where the gun was with the potato. And you said it was in a plastic sandwich bag,
Yes.
and it was hidden in there.
Yes.
So you get the gun, according to you, and the potato. You get it, and you go. Now, Mr. Sheila's in bed asleep, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna let y'all get to the bedroom first. So you proceed down this way. Come in here. Once you get here, describe to me what happened.
He was laying in the bed, looking that way, and I kept looking over trying to see if he was going to roll over or look over anything. And I got a pillow at first, I had a pillow in my hand, and I put the pillow back down, and I backed off, and then I was standing on the side of the bed like this, and then I stood kind of over this way some, and this hand was shaking, and I was trying to hold this hand with that hand, and pull the trigger.
You shot.
Yeah.
Now, whatever happened to the bullets? Did you ever find any bullets or projectiles or anything like that?
No,
Any shell casings?
no,
And so he shot. At this point, you leave. You said you got your kids and all, and you leave.
mm-hmm.
But you came back a little while later.
Yes,
And you came back to who?
Danielle Duy Reic.
Danielle, you know him as well as your name.
Ducey.
So when you and Ducey came into this room, he's still in bed?
Yes.
What is he wearing, Mr. Sheen?
He had on a white t-shirt and some shorts.
Okay. At this point, what do you and Danielle do?
We took him out of the bed.
And we're going to be in here, we're going to demonstrate. If I do the position according to you, so I'm Danielle, so I had the, what part of his?
He had the upper body and I had the feet.
Okay, you get the body out of bed, and what happened?
Back in my eyes.
So this is how you took him out?
Yes.
So you back him up. You back him up. And this is the manner in which you did it.
Yeah. And Ducey went in the bathroom.
And he turns and goes this way.
Yes.
So you get him, walk him over and put him
In the bathroom.
in the bathtub. Which way is his head?
Yes. That's it.
And his feet are in that direction.
Yes.
Down towards the faucet.
Yes.
Okay. Now he's left there. Come on, step over. So let's take it. So his head is up here.
Yes.
His feet are there.
Yes.
Okay, and then you leave.
Yes.
But you came back a short while later with who?
We came out later on that afternoon.
Who was we?
Me, Ducey, and Robin and Patricia drove me back.
Okay. And what happened when you got back?
We was coming in, we was calling our names, making noise and stuff, so if somebody here, they would know that we were in the house. I stopped at the bathroom though, and Ducey and his friend, Robert Wall, came to the bathtub when he was laying there, opened the shower curtain, he was laying in the bathtub. And then he went pulled the top part of his body up to get him out the tub, and blood was just running. They were saying that blood was going to get all over everything. And then they were trying to figure out how they were going to get him out the house with all the blood. And they snatched the shower curtain down and put him in the shower curtain.
And where were you when they were putting him in the shower curtain?
I was standing right there, at the doorway when they put him in the shower curtain.
Okay. Did they roll him up, wrap him up, or did they just put him in there and carry him?
They was carrying it like a holster, like.
Okay. So did they back out with him?
Well, yes, I remember which one. We're banging out, check who had the foot, who had the head. They backed out with him.
They backed out with him,
Yes.
and they carried him where? We're going down the hall here, and came to the living room.
I stopped right there, and they went on foot.
You stopped there at
Front door.
the front door, and they came on through here.
Yes.
They came through the kitchen area. Through the back door.
Yes.
Now, at this time, there's something in the backyard. What's parked along here? So we'll know.
There's a pickup truck right there.
The pickup truck, is it back in this way, or is it full sideways, or what?
It's like me.
Where's the bed of the truck?
The backup is right
The
here.
bed of the truck is here. What color is the truck?
Red.
Red. Okay. Now, they put the body in the truck.
Yes.
Okay. Now, where is Miss Patricia Bryan at that time?
In the car outside the fence.
She's outside your fence
Yes.
area. About where our car is now?
She was on the grass right there.
She was on the grass, but she's out in the area like that.
Yes.
Okay. So they put the body in the truck, in the bed of the truck, and after they get the body in the bed of the truck, what else did they do?
It came up the front door where I was standing.
So they came back in.
Dick Nelson said that they just came back in.
And they had wanted to look to cover them up with or something. And they wanted to make it, they said, nah. And the rug was rolled up because I had got a new rug already. And that rug was just rolled up.
Well, you remember where it was when it was rolled up?
It was standing right there.
I showed you a picture of a green rug that you described as being your rug, and it was standing in the corner here.
The rug is actually gray and black.
Gray and black, and it was standing where?
It was leaning against the wall right there.
You're right, it is gray and black. It was leaning up against the wall here.
Yes.
Who took the rug from here and took it out?
Ducey.
Ducey took the rug out?
Yes.
Okay, and it's the same rug that you identified as the one that was recovered with Mr. Shealey's body, correct?
Yes.
So they take the rug back out the back door, cover it up. Did they get anything else?
Then we had already talked prior to about Patricia and them getting my mattress and box spring because it was on an air mattress. So then Deuce and his friend went back to the bedroom and got the mattress, brought it out, and got the box spring and brought it out.
Now this other person, you said it was an older man. You don't know his name?
No.
Did he help carry the body?
No.
Did he help carry the rug?
No.
Did he put anything in the truck?
No.
What did he do?
To my knowledge, he just stayed in the truck.
Did he drive or was he a passenger?
He was driving.
He was driving. Is there anything else that you recall?
You know, because when they went back out with the mattress and box spring, the door, they kind of like cranked up, and I just went back and just pushed the door, locked it, and slid out the door and started crying, and they went on.
Then let me ask you this. You came back out here and you agreed to do all of this. Did anyone force you to do that? To take the McKean out, did he force you?
No.
Officer Allen, did he force you?
No.
Did anybody promise you anything?
No.
Why are you doing this?
I don't know. It is. Everything's pretty much laid out on the table already, out in the open anyway, so I'll go ahead and just tell the truth.
All right, ma'am. Thank you. That's it.
Time's approximately 2 p.m.
Alysia Lee pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and was sentenced to 30 years in prison. Duy Reic, Robert Williams and his girlfriend Lavida Mitchell all took plea deals for their roles in disposing of Paul's body. They were each sentenced to between 3 and 5 years in prison.